One of the main talking points leading into this year's Super Bowl 55, concluding the 2020 NFL season, is that Tom Brady and the Buccaneers will be the first NFL team to play the Super Bowl in their home stadium. However, a little-known fact is that the Bucs are not the first team to host a Super Bowl that they're playing in, nor are they the first to play a Super Bowl in their home market. 1979 was going to be the final season for the LA Rams playing in the city of Los Angeles proper. They'd announced a move to Anaheim to move into the Big A with the Angels baseball team in 1980 down in Orange County. So for the Rams' last season playing in Los Angeles County, they put together a 9-7 record. This qualified them for the playoffs, where they upset the Dallas Cowboys in the divisional round. With backup quarterback Vince Ferragamo having made just a handful of NFL starts, the Rams continued the dream ride against another upstart team, the Doug Williams-led Buccaneers, in the championship game. The Bucs, who had gone winless just 3 years earlier, had their Cinderella story come to an end, and it was the Rams who had the glass slipper fit and qualified to play in the Super Bowl, which would coincidentally be hosted in Los Angeles County at the Rose Bowl, though, not at the LA Coliseum, where the Rams played. So the Rams' final season playing in LA County concluded with a Super Bowl hosted in LA County.
True, and I wonder if maybe the Rams, even though they don't say that there's a home field advantage, the Rams were going home to their own homes every evening after a practice at a small place away from all the trouble that a lobby can make.
However, any sense of home field advantage was quickly squashed out by the fact that they were matched up against the Steelers dynasty, Pittsburgh being both the defending champs and having won 3 Super Bowls in the decade. And their legions of fans who had equal access to tickets because it is a Super Bowl game likely outnumbered the Rams fans in their own home county. In the game itself, the Rams put up a better fight than expected. They did not yet have Eric Dickerson, but they did have a ferocious defense, and they actually led by 3 after 3 quarters. But one account of the game says that the Rams sprinted to the other end of the field with such confidence to begin the 4th quarter that the Steelers were taken aback and suddenly found their championship groove, went on to win the game and their 2nd straight championship. The Rams would have to wait another 20 years for a title, although it wouldn't even happen in Los Angeles. The only other time a team has played in a Super Bowl in their home market was 5 years later, the 1984 season. The San Francisco Bay Area had been chosen to host. However, neither the Oakland Coliseum nor Candlestick Park, both of which were multi-purpose stadiums shared with baseball teams, were fit to host the Super Bowl. Thus, the NFL played the game instead at Stanford Stadium, which seated nearly 85,000 people. Although Oakland is in the Bay Area as well, the game was essentially hosted by the city of San Francisco and the 49ers, with 4 local San Francisco children's chorus groups singing the national anthem before their 49ers took on the Miami Dolphins. However, much of the pregame coverage and festivities didn't revolve around the Niners playing virtually at home, but instead revolved around the presidential inauguration, which took place on Super Bowl Sunday. President Reagan won re-election in the largest landslide of the last 50 years. However, he didn't take his official re-inauguration oath outside in front of the people who had elected him due to the Super Bowl. So instead, Reagan took the oath of office privately on Super Bowl Sunday before the public inauguration ceremony took place the next day on January 21st. However, the celebrity president did make an appearance during the game itself, as Reagan kicked off his 2nd term by remotely doing the coin toss from Washington. Unlike the Rams, the 49ers would take advantage of their virtual home field situation, and they crushed Miami 38-16, as Joe Montana won his 2nd Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP, while Dan Marino was denied his only shot at a title. So when you see all the hype leading up to Super Bowl 55 about this being the first time that a team's played in a home Super Bowl, know that to some extent this is just hype, as although a team has never played in its home stadium in the Super Bowl, twice before a team has hosted and played in the big game. Now, under ordinary circumstances, the Bucs wouldn't necessarily have a huge home field advantage, as again, if you look back to those 2 previous home team Super Bowls, the ticket distribution was split, with the Rams essentially playing a road game in their home county in Super Bowl XIV, and Niners fans slightly outnumbering Miami fans in Super Bowl XIX. But with Corona, it's possible that this could really be a home field advantage. Yes, the only fans in attendance are healthcare workers that are going to be drawn, I believe, from all over the country, so it really should be a rather neutral Super Bowl crowd, as you'd expect. You wouldn't really expect weather to give Tampa a huge advantage either, as they're a warm weather team, and generally there's not an issue with cold weather teams playing in warm weather. It's more the other way around, with some exceptions like New England playing in Miami. But the real advantage is simply sleeping in their own beds, using their own practice facilities, and just in general going about their normal weekly day-to-day business in preparation for a Super Bowl, while the Chiefs have to go through the normal Super Bowl process. However, they too will get the opportunity to, because of Corona, skip out on a few events, so it'll be a little bit closer to a normal road game. But in the scenario of a normal regular season game, the home team usually does have that advantage. So the closer it gets to a normal road game for Kansas City, the more you'd expect Tampa to have a home field advantage. But that's just my layman's perspective on the topic. I really wanted to give you the history of the two previous home team Super Bowls, so now you have a useless bit of trivia to send you on your way. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex. I am out.